Well, hello, basketball fans. Welcome to tonight's game. We're at the Bernie Gym, where the Bernie Mules play host to the Richland Rebels in a postponed game. It was to have been played last week, but due to the weather, inclement weather, they changed the schedule to play tonight. We're glad that you're joining us. I'm Bill Hampton. Along beside me tonight is Cameron Parker. And Cameron, first time ever that we've had a young lady to come on to do the basketball games with us, so welcome to the booth.
Well, thank you. I'm honored to be here tonight, Bill.
Cameron was all-state basketball player out of Risco, played her college ball at Central Methodist.
That's correct.
And so we've got a lot of experience here in the booth with us tonight.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we want you folks to sit back and watch a great game. Again, Bernie Mules come in with a record of 18 wins, 5 losses. Richland Rebels come in with a record of 10-10. And Casey Knight has his team rocking and rolling. Here comes district tournament time. Casey Knight in his second year at Richland. Brad Botch, 18-5, his first year as head coach at Bernie. And we expect a good ball game tonight.
Yes, I think it'll be a good one, Bill. I'm very excited to see these teams match up tonight.
Richland got a big win last week, or it was last week or week before last, when they beat the Clarkton Reindeer at Clarkton.
Oh, that is a big one.
And beat them by 9. And so Casey really feels good about his team right now. I talked to him prior to the game. And again, he knows he's got a tough battle against the Bernie Mules, and Bernie always plays good in their own gym.
Right. Well, and I think Bernie's coming off of about a 5-game winning spree, so they're going to be tough to beat at home tonight.
Well, Bernie plays so many young people, and you know they play. And again, Zach Curry is injured. They think he's going to play a little bit tonight. It'll be his first time back in about 4 games, and we're just he's got. We think it's a high ankle sprain. They haven't told us. He had his foot in a cast there for a while, and but they're hoping to get him 100% prior to the district tournament. That's coming up starting this Saturday. So
oh wow, well
we're I tell you, the season's right here. It's almost over.
It is,
and it's just 9 months till a new one starts.
Well, that's always good.
Well, you're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
Well, welcome back, and it's almost time for the starting lineups. Let's tell you, the referees tonight are going to be Lee Jones, Clint Johnson, and Kerry Winders. And talked to those guys before the game. They were very excited about doing this game, and they've had a long season too. And a lot of times we forget those referees. Let's tell you about the schools that are playing tonight. The Bernie Mules, their school colors blue and white. Robin Ritchie is the superintendent. Scott Mercer is the principal. Athletic director and head coach is Brad Botch. His assistant coaches are Jason Long and Kenyon Wright. For the Richland Rebels, their colors red and gray. Mike Kinney is the superintendent. High school principal Brian Huckel. Athletic director Carmen Seal. Head coach Casey Knight. Assistant coach Michael Gleason. Again, Richland comes in record 10 wins, 10 losses. Bernie Mules 18-5. We had Bernie the other night, Cameron, and what a game that was up at Bloomfield. Looked like a tennis match where we were sitting. It was back and forth, 90-82, very high scoring game. And I want to tell you, both these teams like to run with the ball. We could see a high scoring game tonight. I think Richland is going to try to slow the pace down. Bernie will try to speed it up with their variations of press. They'll man-to-man, they'll 2-2-1. They'll also half-court trap, or actually bring it out 3 quarters, a 1-2-2. So I tell you what, Coach Botch and his team, his staff, they'll throw all kinds of things at you, but Casey Knight is always a sleeper.
Casey Knight, you know, he's an old Risco boy.
Yes.
Phil. And I think he did some work at New Madrid for a while and then came to Richland. I'm always impressed with him.
Well, he is a good guy. We're going to have the national anthem, and national anthem tonight.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
That was Hannah Dowk, one of the cheerleaders, singing the national anthem. Her dad stopped me and said, "My daughter's singing," and boy, was her mom and dad proud of her, and I could understand why.
Oh, I bet so.
Boy, I tell you what, if I'd have sung it, they'd all gone home. The game would have been over.
Same here.
Good crowd on hand tonight. Again, glad that you've joined us here. High school basketball on White CTV. We have so many people from both Richland and Bernie stop us, tell us how much they enjoyed the games they've been watching, and we really enjoy that. Starting lineups for the Richland Rebels. Again, Casey Knight, head coach assistant Michael Gleason. Number 10, Mikey Latham. He is a 5'11 sophomore. He's a lefty, Cameron, and he likes to put it up from that three-point range. He's very deceptive on his speed. Number 14, 5'11 senior, Nick Harris, and he's a dandy. He's a very headsy guard, does not get shook, handles the ball very well. Number 20, Landon Miller, a 6'2 senior. This guy, I told you, likes to really play defense every game we get him in. He'll draw at least 3 charging fouls, and he'll fill that middle. He's not afraid to take the hit. Number 22, a 6'1 sophomore, Drew Thornton, one of the best sophomores in Southeast Missouri. He started every game as a freshman last year for the Richland Rebels. And number 32, a 5'10 sophomore, Mac Thornton. For the Bernie Mules, head coach Brad Botch, Jason Long, and Kenyon Wright are the assistants. Come in with a record of 18 wins and 5 losses. They're led by their 6'5 senior, number 11, Silas Dill. And they're going to introduce Jake Welch first. He is a 5'9 sophomore, and he is the ball handler. The way Jake Welch goes, the way the Bernie Mules go.
That's exactly right, Bill. I've seen Jake play several times, and he is a good ball player.
Number 22, a 6' sophomore, Jake Owens. Number 14, a 6' sophomore, Quentin Stevens. And folks, this young man can put it up from that three-point range and very accurate on it. Number 42, a 6'4 sophomore, Jake Smith. They're starting 4 sophomores tonight, the Bernie Mules.
That's pretty impressive. They are.
And again, here's the number 11, 6'5 senior, Silas Dill. And that's the starting lineups. We want to tell you before the tip-off, this game brought to you in part by Allen Christian and Dexter, A-plus medical equipment in Dexter, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, shop historic downtown Dexter. The attorneys of Welch, Todd, and Parker in Malden. That's Glenn Sain and Rector Kennett in Paragould. First Community Bank, MFA Agri Service, and Roy Owens Construction. As a matter of fact, that Welch, Todd, and Parker, I'm sitting beside the Parker that's part of that law firm right here. John Welch is behind us, so if we just had Darren here, we'd have the whole team.
That's right, we sure would.
And John's helped us with the game, Darren's helped us with the game, and now Cameron, and boy, we're glad to have you on board.
Well, thank you, Bill.
Jake Smith will jump for the Bernie Mules. Drew Thornton for the Richland Rebels. Lee Jones will toss the ball up. Folks, sit back. You got 2 sophomores here jumping it up. Get you a Diet Dr. Pepper, a bag of popcorn. Enjoy high school basketball. Thornton gets the tip, but it goes to Jake Owens. Into Smith. Smith, the turnaround shot, scores it. I want to tell you, Cameron, Smith has got stronger and better every game. I've enjoyed watching this young man. Saw him first of the season, and boy, he's just got better. Mac Thornton down 2. Landon Miller along the baseline, puts it up. We're going to have a foul on Silas Dill. His first foul, the team's first. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Bernie on top 2-0. Landon Miller to the line to shoot 2. Dill thought he got the block that time.
I thought he did too.
Miller's first one short. Miller's had some knee problems. Has been haggling him all year long. He was set out a few games due to that injury, but seems to be recuperated. They've got it wrapped very heavily tonight. Also the ankles. Second one, he knocks it home. 2-1. Welch with the ball. Richland a 2-2-1. Bernie handled the press very easily. Welch down in the corner to Stevens. Stevens with the long 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. Welch gets it. Oh, what a nice tip pass down to Owens. That's the things that people don't see in Jake Welch. Right. They look at him and he has a turnover here, a turnover there, and and that happens. But he sees the floor so well.
He does. Ooh,
backdoor cut that time to Mac Thornton, blocked by Quentin Stevens. Owens comes away with the ball. Bernie up 4-1 with 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Owens with the ball. He drives, stops, slips. Ball tipped out to Dill
Dill.
to Smith, down under to Owens, puts it up, scores it. Having a little problem here. I don't know what it is, but we'll try to get that taken care of.
Bernie's playing a good 2-1. Looks like a 2-1-2 press, about picking them up half court as well.
Owens got that last bucket, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Stevens with a rebound on a missed shot. Quickly down to Owens. Owens stops, puts it up, pops. Owens with 6 here in the first quarter. It's 8-1 with 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Bernie going to pick him up half court.
Picking them up in a man-to-man, too, it looks like, Bill, and pretty effective at this point.
Oh, nice pass from Mac Thornton to Drew Thornton, but Drew couldn't get it to go down, but he's going to go line to shoot 2.
Who was that foul all this time?
Foul is on Jake Owens, his first, team second. The line to shoot 2 is Drew Thornton. First one short. Thornton, a 6'1" sophomore, and I tell you what, Cameron, when he exerts himself, I mean, really gets into the flow of the game, he's a fun guy to watch play. Second one rolls around, rolls off.
Rebound by Silas Dill.
Well, we're getting some interference from somewhere. I don't know who scored that bucket.
I didn't see it either. I was looking at
I was trying to get the get the hum out.
You, Bill.
Miller with the rebound off a missed shot by Latham. Ball underneath the Thornton. He puts it up, does not score. And they'll go line to shoot 2, or they're going to call a walking.
For you guys.
Jake Smith credited for that last bucket. Bernie with the ball, up 10-1, 5:40 to go. Owens for 3. No good. Rebounded by Miller.
Miller's pushing it down the floor pretty good.
Boy, folks, we apologize for that humming in there. We don't know where that's coming from, but we're getting some interference from somewhere. We've got a foul on the floor.
10-1, Bernie's up.
Foul is on Quentin Stevens, his first. Bernie's third. Daniel Becking into the game for the Bernie Mules. Silas Dill is out. Mac Thornton with the ball. Gets the ball over to Harris. Harris to Thornton. Inside the free throw line. Ball blocked by Smith. What a nice defensive play down under to Landon Miller. Puts it up, scores it. Landon Miller, his first field goal, and now has 3 in the game. Quickly down to Owens. Owens zips it over to Becking off his hands. On the floor. Ball picked up by Drew Thornton. He gets it ahead to Harris. Harris gets control, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Stevens. Stevens quickly down to Smith.
Smith's driving.
Well, again, we don't know where that interference is coming from. I don't know if somebody's got a radio in here and it's coming across on our frequency or what, but it's really, and again, we apologize, and it's creating havoc on us calling the game because we're missing half of it. Smith going to be called with over Drew Thornton's back as he was trying to deflect the pass. Smith's first foul, team's 4th. Zach Curry making his first appearance in about 5 games, and also in is Jordan McGowan, the freshman. Harris with the ball, gets it to Latham. Latham in the corner for 3, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith gets it to Welch. Welch quickly down to Curry. Curry's going to drive. Whoa. Boy, I tell you what, he is fouled as he drove in that time. He's going to go in to shoot 2. He gets up, shakes it off, acts like his ankle's not bothering. That's good.
Foul called on Miller. Is that Landon Miller?
It's on Nick Harris, I believe.
Nick Harris.
Nick Harris. His first to line to shoot 2 will be Zach Curry. The wind and the air went out of everybody in Bernie, knowing that Curry has got so many injuries this year.
Right.
They were afraid he really got hammered that time, got hurt, but he just got right up.
That first shot, up and in. Good one.
He is a gutsy guy.
He is only a junior, is that right?
That's right. With timeout on the floor with 4:22 to go in the first quarter, it's the Bernie Mules 11, Richland Rebels 3. We'll be right back.
Well, everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good. They're going to get good service. Going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people. I only have Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
To answer your question, yes, Zach Curry is a junior, and they generally start the senior, the junior, and the 3 sophomores.
Right.
So that's generally who they go with. But since Curry's been injured, Quentin Stevens has been that 5th starter, and has filled that role very good. Daniel Becking has given Bernie some very valuable minutes this year. The number 40, he just gets stronger and stronger. And of course, Jordan McGowan, the freshman, is he just plays well above his head as a freshman. Curry to the line to shoot that second free throw. He scores it. 12-3. Mac Thornton with the ball. Richland needs a bucket. Bernie in that man-to-man.
And it's working effectively on Richland, it seems to.
Down in the corner to Harris. He drives, puts it up. No good. Tip by Harris to Miller. Miller puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Smith. He gets it to Welch.
Smith has had several rebounds already this quarter.
Curry gets the ball to Welch. Richland's in a, I can't tell if Richland must be in a man-to-man. Ball put up by McGowan. Will not go, and we're going to have a foul on Zach Curry, his first, over the back that time. Coming in for Smith is Silas Dill for the Bernie Mules. Bernie's so quick down the floor, I can't tell what type of defense Richland's in.
Bernie is moving up and down the floor.
Bernie's getting the ball, and they're getting it out quickly. Richland's going to have to slow him down. Nick Harris at the three-point line, pulls it back, gives it to Mac Thornton. He's looking for Drew inside. He's going to drive the baseline. Gets it over to Drew off his hands. Tried to get it out to Latham. It finally gets there. Latham drives, puts it up. Off the board, will not go. Tipped around, comes down by Daniel Becking, comes away with it, gets it to Welch.
Bill, it does look like that Richland is doing a man-to-man.
Well, I'm watching Landon Miller, and he's not guarding anybody. Daniel Becking slips over the side. Misses it, puts it back, and will not go. What a nice pass that time by Jake Welch. Becking could not get it to go. Latham with the ball, Welch on him. We're going to have a blocking foul on Jake Welch. That's the 16th foul already in the first quarter on the Bernie Mules. Smith in for Becking. Stevens in for Welch for the Mules. 2:55 to go, Bernie on top, 12-3. Miller will inbound for the Rebels. Gets the ball to Latham. Latham working against Stevens, gets it to Thornton. Thornton with a jump shot from 12, will not go. Rebounded by Drew. Drew puts it back off the glass, scores it.
Good.
Nice power rebound that time by Drew Thornton. Put it up in traffic and got it to go. Curry with the ball. Gets it to Stevens. To McGowan. McGowan's going to drive the right side. Haven't heard that sound in a while. Curry puts it up from the free throw line. Will not go. Rebounded by Miller.
Rebound. It was a strong rebound.
Richland with the ball, and they're slowing the ball up. Notice that they're trying to take their time. Of course, the Birdie defense is doing a little bit of that.
Right.
Latham for three. Would not go. Got his own rebound. Put it up. Could not get it to go. Smith with another rebound. Well, I wish we had the stats on how many rebounds Smith has.
He has had. Oh, that was a very good steal by 32, Mac Thornton.
Yep.
Takes
And
it down.
He goes coast to coast, puts it up, scores it.
Shot.
Richland needed that bucket. They trail the Mules 12-7 with 1:50 to go in that first quarter. Stevens with a drive, gives it to Curry. Curry to McGowan. McGowan inside to Smith. Smith with a, look at there. Who drew the charging foul?
It looks like it was
Landon Miller.
Landon Miller. And you predicted that he usually gets 3 charges a game. So
He really does.
3 charges a game.
He loves to play that defense. Miller coming out to get a breather. Coming in for him will be John McGarity. And if John comes in there, and he's got a twin brother named Jeremy, and he's number 30. Mac Thornton with the ball with 1:40 to go in this first quarter. Ball taken away by McGowan. McGowan's on the loose, puts it up, scores it. Jordan McGowan, great defense that time, gets the steal, and all alone for the layup, 14-7.
McGowan's a freshman, isn't that correct?
Yes, he is.
So.
Birdie's going to a 2-1-2 zone. The only reason I'm guessing they're going to that is one is there's 7 fouls they already have. Net carries for a long 3. Will not go. Rebounded by Stevens. Stevens quickly down the floor to a wide open Jordan McGowan. A nice assist that time by Stevens, catching the flying McGowan wide open under the bucket. 16-7.
Birdie is just beating Richland down the floor every time on the.
Very well said. Nice block by Smith. I'll tell you what. This kid, and I don't mean to call him a kid, the young man, Smith, he just has that glow in his eyes. I mean, he just lights up when he gets ready to block or shoot. Whenever he sees that he's going to do something, I mean, those eyes get big. Silas Dill in for Smith. Latham will inbound. He gets it to McGarity. Back to Latham. Latham with a spin. Gets it to Chad Tilley, who's in the game. Tilley tries to hit Latham. Stolen by Welch. Welch on the fly. Puts it up. Will not go.
Rolls out.
Rolls off the rim. Ball tipped out of bounds by
number 10.
Mikey Latham. The ball will stay with the Birdie Mules with 37.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Birdie on top 16-7. Owens will inbound under his bucket. Watch him go with a set play here. It goes to Dill. Dill loses it, but gets it back, and we're going to have a foul. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Silas Dill. Not sure who the foul was on. It's on Drew Thornton, his first. Team second. That's only the second foul on Richland. Of course, Bernie's down so fast and shoots the ball, Richland doesn't have time to foul.
That's right. Bernie is moving it up and down the court tonight, quickly.
Yes, they do. They are.
And they might do this every time.
Dill's first free throw up would not go. Curry in for Stevens. Becking coming into the game. He's going to relieve Dill if he makes his free throw. What Coach Botch does, and several coaches, they'll take out some of their players that get winded right there at the end of the quarter and give them an extra time during that timeout.
Good rebound by Owens and then pick back.
Owens got it, but he couldn't get it to go. And Birdie comes away with the ball. Dill's going to put up a 3. Will not go. Ball tipped up or rebounded in there by Thornton. Down to 20 seconds to go. Richland needs a bucket here before the horn goes off. Latham with the drive. Gives it to Mac Thornton. He tries to shuffle it inside. We're going to have a holding foul on Jordan McGowan. Going to be his first. Team's 8. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Drew Thornton. Bernie's only 2 more fouls away from putting Richland in the double bonus for the rest of the half. Drew Thornton's 0 for 2 from the line. He has 2 points in this first quarter. His first free throw, he scores it. It's got awful quiet in the gym.
Yes, it has.
11 seconds to go in this first quarter. Second one up, in and out, rebounded by Becking. He gets it to Owens. Owens across the timeline. He still has it. Gets it to Welch. Welch to Curry. Bernie's got to do something with
2 seconds.
Tilley with the tip take away. He's going to put it up as the horn goes off. Will not go. It hit the front of the rim. Chad Tilley, nice defensive play. Ends the first quarter with the Bernie Mules on top of the Richland Rebels, 16-8. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Glenn St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glenn St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glenn St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glenn St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, Cameron, what did you think of the first quarter? Very fast pace.
It was very fast paced, Bill. I'm surprised of all the Bernie fouls thus far.
Well, what I'm surprised at is our humming that we're getting on our sound.
Maybe it's me.
No, it has thrown me completely off. Scoring in that first quarter for the Bernie Mules, Jake Owens with a very fast 6 there in the opening, right in the first 2 minutes. Jake Smith with 4, Jordan McGowan with 4, Zach Curry with 2. Bernie is 2 for 4 from the free throw line. For the Richland Rebels, Landon Harris with 3, Drew Thornton with 3, and Mac Thornton with 2. That's their 8. And Richland only 2 for 6 from the free throw line. Foul-wise, Bernie Mules, 2 to Jake Smith, 1 each to Dill, Welch, Stevens, Owens, Curry, and McGowan. For the Richland Rebels, 1 each to Harris and to Drew Thornton. Bernie Mules is spreading their fouls around.
Yes, they are.
Mac Thornton starts for Richland with the ball. Again, we're in a 2-1-2 zone. And looky there, Owens with the steal. Goes down, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Becking. He puts it up. He gets it to go. Daniel Becking with a nice rebound. 18-8. Bernie's 2-1-2 zone's a little quicker than what I think people thought it was going to be.
I think so too.
Shot put up that time by three-pointer by Mikey Latham would not go, and Dill and Thornton tied up. The alternate jump goes over to the Bernie Mules. Miller and Harris back in for the Rebels. McGarity and Tilley going out. Jake Welch working against Mikey Latham. Richland is in a man-to-man. Becking with the ball off his fingertips. Welch gets it, Owens gets it to Welch. But out of bounds off the Bernie Mules. Quentin Stevens checking back in for the Mules. Going out is Daniel Becking. 7:08 to go in this second quarter. Bernie's still on top, 18-8. Richland's got to make a move. It's not desperation time, but they need a bucket. Then they need a stop on the defensive end. Thornton had a good look at it, would not go. Stevens with a big rebound that time. He brings the ball down the court. He gets it back. Boy, he did everything but lose it. Curry in the corner for 3. Puts it up, right it down. Zach Curry is back. He has 5 in the game.
Barney's not picking up Richland until
they've got too many fouls. They're up by 13. They don't have to press that issue. Nick Harris with the ball inside to Drew Thornton. He's working against Steele. Oh, what a quick move.
Nice
what
move.
a move.
Super move. Spinned on him. And
boy, he was fast, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Nice pass from Welch into Stevens. Stevens gets his first bucket.
Turns around and answers the bucket every time. Bernie is passing very quickly. They move the ball around to each other's hands.
We've got timeout on the floor with 6:07 to go in the second quarter. Bernie Mules 23, Richland Rebels 10.
Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign at the top of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices
when the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less?
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Cameron, you were talking about Bernie was passing the ball fast.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
They're just moving it. Nobody holds the ball and keeps it for a long time. They're just constantly moving, so by the time Richland gets there, they've already moved it to another player and up and in.
Well, I think Jake Welch probably tip passes the ball better than anybody I've seen this year. Again, sometimes, he does get throw an errant pass, but he's trying to catch that defense off guard and get to the open man fast, and sometimes he catches his team off guard.
Right. Well, I think probably so, but they're moving that ball quickly tonight.
Yes, they are. Hey, boy, they're in the flow of the game. We came up this morning to set up, and Bernie did not have school. They were doing a walkthrough, and you could tell those kids were tickled to death. We hung this sign up, YC-TV. They all like to be on TV everywhere we go. Everybody wants to be on TV.
You can't blame them for
Mac
that.
Tharp with the ball to Latham, but he's going to be called for a walk. Turnover on the Rebels. That's not what Casey Knight wanted after a timeout. He wanted a bucket, not a turnover.
And Latham was wide open underneath.
Harris just had so much pressure on him he couldn't get it to him. Welch with the ball, gets it to Stevens. Stevens skips it to Owens. Owens to Welch. Back over to Stevens. Stevens thought about a three, steps inside the line, kicks it over to Owens. Owens outside for three, no good. Rebound Curry. Curry's going to take it back out, gets it to Welch. Welch to Curry. Curry inside the deal, and Landon Miller going to be called with the foul. His first, team's third. 5:32 to go, still 23-10. Bernie on top by 13. Owens to inbound. Bernie going with a stack this time. Kick it out to Stevens. Stevens down in the corner to Welch. Welch inside the deal. Deal puts it up, will not go, and the foul's going to be on Landon Miller. Miller's picked up two real quick. The line to shoot two will be Silas Dill. He has not scored in this game, and he's 0 for 2 from the line. Boy, it's not like Silas Steele to miss free throws. John McGarity in for Landon Miller. John McGarity is a 6'2" junior. Steele's second one up. Misses. I'll tell you what, that's like I say, that's not like Silas Steele. He's missed 4 free throws and hasn't scored in the first 11 minutes of this game. Latham gets away from the double team, tried to hit Drew Thornton with it. Ball tipped off of the Bernie Mules. Richland will control under their basket. Becking into the game, Dill going out.
Latham taking the ball out, gets it to Harris, and he's up and looked good.
Mikey Latham with a big rebound and put it up and in. Latham generally plays out front. Boy, he looks strong underneath that time. You know, Richland's getting some good looks at the basket. They just can't get it to go down. Stevens from downtown Bernie can't get it to go. Mac Thornton with the ball, quickly down the floor. Tried to hit Drew Thornton underneath. Ball kicked by Stevens. Ball will stay with the Richland Rebels. They will inbound under their own basket. 4:50 to go in this first half. 23-12. Bernie on top by 11. Ball out front to Harris. Latham is, boy, I tell you what, Latham, they're getting good looks at three. They're just not getting it. Ball to McGarity, who's into the game for Landon Miller, and off his fingertips. Curry has it. Curry quickly down the floor. He's going to stop. Pop from 15.
Good shot.
Write it down. Have you got to see Curry play much this year?
No, I haven't.
I want to tell you, he's a player. He's going to be fun to watch next year. I just hope he can get healthy. And he's just had so many injuries this year. Latham with a drive against Welch. Welch is going to be called for the foul. It's his second. Going to the line to shoot a 1-1 will be Mikey Latham. Jordan McGowan in for Jake Owens. Latham has 2 points in the game. Has not been to the free throw line. Free throw is up. Scores it. He gets the bonus. Bill in for Welch for the Mules. Bonus free throws, scores it. He now has 4. 25-14. Stevens with the ball. Working against the zone now that Richland's in. They're in a 2-3 zone. Curry for 3, no good. Rebounded by Becking. Becking back to Curry. Curry down in the corner to Stevens. Stevens skips it out to Curry.
Barney makes a lot of cross-court passes.
And back when you played, you didn't do that, did you?
No, we didn't. Our coaches never wanted us to do those old rainbow cross-court passes, but it seems to be working tonight.
They call that a skip pass now. Harris with a steal. Stops. Puts one up. Hand in front of him.
Good rebound by Thornton.
Oh, yes.
And he's back up and in.
Puts it up, won't go.
No,
Bill with the rebound there. Barney passing the ball around. Stevens for 3. Write it down. Quentin Stevens, his first 3. He has 5 in the game. 28-14. Bernie's got Richland doubled here with 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. McGarity kicks it out to Harris, down to Thornton off his fingertips. And going to be out of bounds. Ball over to the Bernie Mules. You know, I thought Bernie had more than 2 threes, didn't you?
You would think so.
Stevens has 1 and Zach Curry has 1. That's the only 3s that Bernie has. Richland does not have a 3 as of yet. Richland needs to stop. They've got to get back in the game, and they got to have a couple of stops and a couple of baskets before half, get back within 10 and regroup and come out this second half. Bernie set play, a screen for Stevens that time off the
good rebound
zone.
by Thornton,
yes.
Down to Thornton, up and no. 30, well, McGarity.
Mac Thornton put up a shot, would not go. Harris tipped it up, would not go, and Jeremy McGarity put it up and in for his first bucket. 28-16, 2:20 to go in this second quarter. Dill, I think, hurt himself. I think he slapped the backboard, and he's really, his right hand is hurting him. They're watching very close. Ball thrown down to Becking. Becking gets it out to Curry. Curry puts it up, will not go. Drew Thornton with a rebound. He's going to throw it down to Harris, who's released. He's working against McGowan and puts it up and in. We've got a timeout on the floor as the Richland Rebels have fought back now. And just what I got through saying, they need a couple of stops, a couple of baskets, get it down within 10 before half. And it's Bernie Mules 28, Richland Rebels 18. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden. Do you think Richland was listening to what I was saying there?
I think they must have been, Bill. You have a mic in case he's not here, don't you?
Well, what do you think about calling your first game?
I like it. I feel like I'm not as fast as you. You're so fast. You can just call every play.
Well, I have seen both of these teams play numerous times, so I know the guys. If I was working a team that I maybe hadn't seen this year, I'm very slow at calling their names. Betty Welch always stops and says, "How do you know these guys' names?" Well, I mean, you see them and you see them.
Right.
And we do a lot of games. We did a game the other night. And Cameron, we are on the air, by the way. We did a game down at Rector the other night.
Oh.
One of the most beautiful gyms I have seen for high school. And what a game. Rector and Marmaduke. Marmaduke won at 70-68. I've watched that game about 6 times. I just thoroughly enjoy watching the game. I still think Rector's going to come back and win it one night, but so far they haven't. McGowan with his turnaround jump shot. He gets the bounce. He has 6 in the game now. 30-18.
McGowan's a freshman.
Well, he's strong and very good defensive player. Ball taken away by the Mules. Hits McGowan on the fly. He scores it. He now has 8. Bernie back up by 14.
Didn't take him long either.
No, it didn't. Harris tries to hit Thornton inside. The ball taken away by Becking. Becking gets it over to Stevens. 1:15 to go in this second quarter. Bernie on top, 32-18. Stevens with the ball.
Dill.
Sorry about that, folks. That just happened. Whoa, we got a charge foul on Mikey Latham as he backs into Silas Dill. Dill, a nice defensive play. Very nice defensive play. We're down to 59 seconds to go in this first half. Harris out, and also Drew Thornton for the Richland Rebels. In is Jeremy McGarity and Chad Tilley. Owens in for Daniel Becking for the Mules. Welch back in for the Mules. Gets the ball over to Curry. Curry skips it. There's that skip pass we're talking about to Owens. Owens for a long three, right it down. Jake Owens, his first 3 of the night. He has 9 here in the first half, 35-18. Tilley with the ball.
Trying to get it to McGarity.
Dill at time with a near steal, and Dill's wrist is really hurting him. It's really hurting him. He hit that backboard. And he's really grimacing. He's going out, Daniel Becking in. I hope he hasn't hurt himself. Hit that backboard a while ago. Coach Bod's taking a look at it. Welch with the ball. 25 seconds to go. Gets it to Owens. Owens tries to get to Becking. Kicked out of bounds by Jonathan McGarity of the Rebels. Owens will inbound. Bernie will go with the spread on the inbound. Welch in the corner. He's going to work against Mikey Latham. Gets it out to Curry. Curry from the free throw line. In and out. Rebound tipped around. Ball.
McGarity comes out with it after slapping.
John McGarity gets it to Jeremy McGarity. Oh, Mac Thornton tried to hit Chad Tilley in the corner, but he was looking at the clock and missed him. Threw it out of bounds. And Bernie has a chance to really go way up here. And notice what they're doing. They're taking Daniel Becking out. And what are they doing? They're bringing in a three-point shooter. They've got Owens,
Stevens
Curry, Stevens, and Welch.
All lined
Stevens
up
has it, gets it to Owens for 3.
Up and
in and out. Ball tipped up. What a tip in by Stevens. Quentin Stevens.
Tip.
The ball was shot. Stevens kept going to the bucket, and he got that ball and tipped it up and in. That ends the first half. The Bernie Mules on top. The Richland Rebels 37-18. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Hey, Bob. Yeah, have you disinfected the area? Good. Now make a 3-inch incision between the 4th and 5th abdominal muscles.
Shouldn't you be doing this?
It's really straightforward. Listen, I gotta go, Bob. We'll talk to you later.
Making important financial decisions on your own doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones prefers meeting clients face-to-face. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Well, it's halftime here at Bernie, and we're going to be watching the Little Dribblers coming up for the Bernie Mules. And the Little Dribblers, they've got the shirts team, the red team, the green team, and the black team, and we'll give you those names here in just a minute. So we're going to – these guys come out and that are the coaches here for these teams. Right. They have more fun, I'll assure you, than the players do. They enjoy this. They've got cones set up. They got the goals set up. Those goals look like they're probably no more than 7 feet, maybe 6 feet. And I think that's wise. They learn how to shoot. They get the form in instead of having to put it down by their waist to throw it up there.
Right.
Now they try to teach those young people how to shoot. Little Dribblers, we'll tell you the shirts team. Nick Dillinger is the coach. Nate Miller, Hunter Slavings, Weston Burris, and Kobe Lindsay. On the red team, Jackie Mayberry is the coach. Mason Mayberry, Zach Eves, Seth Potts, and Weston Zoll. And the green team, Ashley Lacey, Hannah Lacey, Josh Ellenberg, Colton Jankowski, Dalton Hobgood, and Austin Shepard. And on the black team, Tim Martin is the coach. And Park Martin, Trevor Abernathy, Ethan Kirkman, and Weston Comstock. These young people are there. They're going to have a little game, and while they're playing a game, the other two teams are dribbling the ball. So that's what I like about this. There's something going on. Nobody's sitting around.
Now, Bill, do they play all season, or is this just something they do during the halftime games up here?
I would assume they play, different times through the week. No, they just don't play at halftime. This is the first time I've seen them here, and I tell you what, the people are enjoying watching this. They're into the game. The fans are.
We're getting more cheers now than we did the whole first half.
That's right. Kim Stokes on camera tonight. She's getting that action, so hope that you're enjoying it.
Well, we have some little bitty ones out there, too, looks like.
Why don't you call the names of these?
Of the...
They don't have a number. You can. Well, I tell you, somebody's just bombing it down out there. The crowd's going wild.
Oh, we've got somebody. It's very entertaining.
Yes, it is. Now they'll switch. These young guys have been playing. Now they'll go do the dribbling drills. They'll bring out the red team, and I don't know if that's the blue team or the shirts team. Looks like red's going to play black. Here we go.
You know, it is important to have a young basketball team. It just starts them off early. And
well, again, I think the secret is that they're playing on a smaller goal, and I think they're playing with a smaller ball. They may be playing with a regulation ball.
Right.
Generally what we did, we started them with a girls' ball, which is a little bit smaller, right?
Right, it is.
And they could handle it. And then as they got older, we moved the goal up a little bit. And then they got in the 5th grade. Then we switched them to the 10-foot goal and the regulation ball.
You know, they even have a youth basketball now that you could buy for which is a little even smaller than the girls' basketball.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's why I'm glad I got you here. You can keep me informed what's going on. I'll tell you one thing, they know what they're doing.
Yes, they do.
These teams rotate, and again, when they're not playing ball, they're on the sides with dribbling drills, and I like that. They go in and out of the cones, learning to go left-handed, right-handed. They're having a big time. Now, some of them are not learning to dribble without the double dribble there or the triple dribble, but still yet they're learning to pass the ball. They're learning to go down the floor and put up the three. Oh, I tell you, the fans are enjoying this more than they are the regular game.
They are.
Well, while you're watching this, we're going to go ahead and give you the halftime stats for the Bernie Mules. They're up on the Richland Rebels 37-18. 9 points to Jake Owens, 8 points to Jordan McGowan, 7 points to Zach Curry, and Quentin Stevens also has 7. 4 to Jake Smith, 2 to Daniel Becking for a total of 37 points. Foul-wise, 2 on Jake Welch, 2 on Jake Smith, 1 each to Dill, Stevens, Owens, Curry, and Jordan McGowan. For the Richland Rebels, they have 18 points. The scoring goes like this: 5 to Drew Thornton, 4 to Mikey Latham, 3 to Landon Miller, 2 each to Mac Thornton, Jeremy McGarity, and Nick Harris. Foul-wise, Landon Miller with 2, with 2, 1 each to Drew Thornton, Nick Harris, and Mikey Latham. 3-pointers, if we want to point that out. There have been 3 by Bernie. Quentin Stevens has 1, Jake Owens 1, and Zach Curry 1. And so far, no threes to the Richland Rebels. And Mikey Latham generally gets him 3 or 4 during a game. So what I say, Richland's had good looks. They just can't get it to go down.
Richland had some trouble rebounding offensively, it seemed like the first half.
Well, they're excited. They're on the big court in front of the big crowd. And it's a lot of fun to watch. We got a breakaway layup here. Oh, I thought it was going to be a dunk, and the ball was taken away. I'm going to say it goes 6 foot tall.
I think so, too.
And the size of these young people, that's plenty tall. The green team's going the wrong way. Now they're going to go back the other way. Coach,
looks like they got fouled. Big jump ball.
Uh-oh, green's going to put it in the wrong way. But you know the main thing, they're not keeping score. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
What they're doing, they're letting them play ball. And that ends the exhibition right there. All of them get in the center, and they're going to do a big hoorah. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Wide C TV.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
This year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Well, welcome back to the second half. Bernie Mules are out going through their warm-up, shooting around, and Richland has not appeared just as yet. I want to tell you this game tonight brought to you in part by Allen Christian in Dexter, A-Plus Medical Equipment in Dexter, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Shop Historic Downtown Dexter, the attorneys of Welch, Todd, and Parker, they're in Malden. Also Glenn Sain at Rector, Kennett, and Paragould, First Community Bank, MFA Agri Service, and Roy Owens Construction. Again, if you enjoy watching high school basketball, and we've had many, many people tell us that they do, please tell our sponsors how much you enjoy it, because I tell you what, without them, we could not bring you 47 basketball games, which we're scheduled to do. And Cameron, we're going to be talking to the Missouri State High School Activities Association tomorrow to see what the cost is to bring a district game. And there is a charge to bring a district game on TV, and hopefully we'll be able to do that.
That would be great, Bill.
Richland comes back out on the floor just as the second half getting ready to start, and they will start with the ball. Landon Miller will inbound the ball for the Richland Rebels. Again, Richland 18 points in that first half. They had 8 in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter. Mules had 16 in the first, 21 in the second. Looks like Bernie's going to stay with that zone.
Kind of keeps them out of foul trouble a little bit.
Well, and a lot of times, too, I call it a sinking man-to-man. A lot of people will call it a matchup. But I believe they're in the zone right now. Drew Thornton with a shot over Smith. We've got a foul on. I believe it's going to be on Landon Miller of the Richland Rebels. That's going to be his third. Coming in for Landon Miller will be John McGarity. McGarity, a 6'2 junior. Now the crowd trying to get back into the game along with the players. Owens with the ball in the corner, working against the zone. Oh, what a nice feed, yes. What a nice feed down to Dill. Now, Dill has hurt his hand. They've got it wrapped very heavily. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time was on Drew Thornton, his second, team second of the second half. Dill has not scored in this game. He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Cannot get that one to go. Second free throw up. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Ball will go to the Rebels.
McGarity did a good job blocking out the Bernie.
He sure did.
That time. He just kept moving them until that ball went out of bounds.
And that's just good basic fundamentals right there.
That is right.
Harris from the corner for 3. Short.
No good.
Deal with a rebound. Ball, he gets it back. Latham had it.
He sure did. Stevens pushing the ball up the floor.
Nice jump shot there by Quentin Stevens. He has 9 in the game now. 39-18. And we've got a timeout on the floor.
By Casey Knight.
Well, he's not happy. With 7:03 to go in the third quarter, it's 39-18. Bernie Mules on top. You're watching high school basketball on White Sea TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Trinkets and Treasures, you will find a unique shop featuring charming antiques, gifts, and collectibles.
Customers come first at First Midwest Bank, located at 20 West Stoddard. Phone 624-3571. First Midwest Bank, chartered in 1963 and still locally owned and operated.
Whether redecorating or registering for your wedding, discover beautiful home decor at Decor.
Glen Sain Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen Sain Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen Sain Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen Sain Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen Sain Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A+ delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A+ Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Casey is, he's not happy. I mean, he went at halftime and they stayed in the whole time until it was time to start the second half.
Right.
They come out and he's not happy with what he's seeing right now. His team has just not got into the flow of the game. And it seems like, Cameron, the harder they try, more things go against them.
That's right.
They almost stole the ball there from Dill, and Dill kept slapping at it and hanging it around and got it back to Stevens, and off Bernie goes down the floor, and whammo, they get a two-pointer. And he's just not happy, and I don't blame him. This is the time of the year that your guys have got to come together, and they've got to group together, and they've got to put all their differences apart, put those nagging injuries apart, and say, here it is, district tournament time, we've got to go.
Right.
And for the seniors, once they get district tournament, you lose. The uniforms are washed. You no longer wear it.
They don't always retire them in the gym for them, do they, Bill?
I guarantee you they didn't retire mine.
Well, they didn't retire mine either.
That's the only time I got a standing ovation was my senior year when I finished. Ball kicked down to Nick Harris, the quarter off his fingers. Out of bounds, ball turned over to the Bernie Mules. Welch with the ball. Gets it to Stevens. Stevens skips it over to Owens, but Thornton steps in front, and we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on the floor on Jake Owens. His second. Team's first of the second half. Latham inbounds to Drew Thornton. Latham going to circle the crew there. But the ball goes over to Harris.
Back to Latham, back to Thornton.
Latham passed up the shot right there. There he is within 8 feet of the bucket, and he passed it up. He looked for Thornton, and Thornton is the stronger of the two. Foul that time called on Jake Smith. It's going to be his third, team second. 6:31 to go. Drew Thornton to shoot two. Knocks the first one home. Zach Curry in for Jake Owens. Glad to see Curry when he got hit right there at the first of the game. Let's say Owens is staying in the game. Smith is coming out.
Smith has
and that's easy to do. They only have 3 Jakes on the team. Jake Smith, Jake Owens, and Jake Welch.
So that could get confusing.
Go in for Jake. Well, just pick out whoever you want. Second one by Drew.
Shot.
Good. Good rotation on the ball. Ball down to Stevens.
Taken away by Latham. Moved down the floor to Thornton and up and good. Oh, rolls out.
And the ball is going to stay with the Richland Rebels.
Richland has got those breaks all night, Bill. In and out, in and out.
Jordan McGowan in for Quentin Stevens. They have, and they just can't get it to go down.
No.
I mean, they've got some good shots, got some good looks, and that layup, he just couldn't get it down. Harris with the ball on a drive, puts it up inside the lane, will not go, rebounded by Dill. Dill loses it off his hand, gets it back. Bernie on the run. They got the numbers. 3-on-2. Owens kicks it in the corner to McGowan. McGowan, the freshman, for 3. Will not go. Gets his own rebound, and it goes to Latham. Richland with the ball. They need a bucket. They trail by 19. Latham working inside. Goes the length of the floor. Scores it. Nice move that time.
Very nice.
Mikey Latham.
Bernie's all the way back down here with. That's the thing about Bernie. They're moving the ball back so quickly.
Drew Thornton that time called with a reach-in foul. Jeremy McGarity in for Drew Thornton. Drew now has 3 fouls, 3 team fouls in this second half on Richland. Owens to inbound, gets it to Welch. Welch to Dill. Dill puts it up, scores it. Latham with the foul. Dill going to go to the line. His first bucket of the night, going to the line to try to convert to 3-point play. You notice Jake Welch that time all alone out here at the 3-point line.
Right.
Did not even think about shooting. He was looking for an open man. He knows his role on this team.
Yes.
And he does that very well. Anybody else would have tried to put the ball up and say, well, we're up by 19. I think it's about time for me to shoot one.
Right.
He's still doing what he's supposed to. Dill has not hit a free throw tonight, and boy, it's unusual. Bernie gets the rebound. Curry gets the ball inside to McGowan off his fingertips. Welch gets it. Skips it over to Curry, out of bounds off his hands. 41-22 with 5:38 to go. Bernie on top at 19. McGarity inbounds to Latham.
Bernie's picking them up on a full court press
Oh,
now.
yeah. It's a new half. They don't have that many fouls.
That's right.
Oh, Jordan McGowan that time. Great defense as Jeremy McGarity gets called for the charge. 5th team foul on the Richland Rebels this half. 41-22, 5:20 to go in this third quarter. Welch skips it to Curry. Curry drives the baseline, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Jeremy McGarity. Gets it to Mikey Latham. Latham quickly down the floor. He stops from 15, puts it in, or puts it up, scores it. 4th point of the half. He now has 8 in the game. Well, Dill with the ball. Ball taken away by McGarity. McGarity gets it to Harris. Ball game getting a little ragged right now. Harris under control with the ball. Gets it to Latham. Latham for 3. Thought it was going to go. It rolled out. Curry with the rebound. Gets it to Welch. Welch skips it to Owens. Owens eyes it up for 3. Short, but right to Dill, who followed that in. Scores it.
That's a good job on Dill's part.
Yes, it was. When the ball went up, he went to the hole. He's 6'5". He's supposed to be under there.
That's right.
We're going to have a foul on the floor.
Looks like on.
Foul is going to be on Jake Welch. It's going to be his 3rd. Team's 3rd.
What if sports were much more than just a game, and there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Landon and Tilly in for the Rebels. Going out is McGarity and McGarity. Latham working against Welch. We're gonna have a push-off foul on Mikey Latham. You notice what Welch did that time. Latham is left-handed. If you're gonna beat me, you're gonna beat me right-handed.
Right.
What great defense, and I guarantee you that is coached. That is coached. Yes. I don't care what you say. That is coached. Becking into the game for Welch. But what you do, you challenge a guard. If he's left-handed, you're going to play him from the middle of the nose over to make him go right, and vice versa. If he's right-handed, you'll maybe play him from the middle over to the right to make him go left. Nice inlet pass that time to Becking. He puts it up and in. So good defense that time. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like defensive play. Whoa! Jordan McGowan tried to pick up a charge against Mac Thornton, who ran all over him, but no call. Thornton with a shot for the corner, rebounded by Curry. We're going to have a foul on Chad Tilley. Tilley's first, team 6th. Next foul on Richland will send Bernie to the line for a 1-and-1. It's going to send him now. It's their 7th foul. I called it before they got it up on the scoreboard, I guess. Curry with 7 in the game, has not scored in this quarter. It's the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far. First one, or it's short. He gets the ball back, puts it up short, rebounded by Curry.
Again, 2 times. No, that's it.
We're gonna have a foul.
Or a jump. What are they're gonna call a foul?
Foul is going to be on Zach Curry for reaching over. His second foul, team's 4th. Chad Tilley to inbound for the Rebels. Bernie's back their press up now to a 1-2-2 half court. Thornton with the ball, across the timeline. Keeps on going, gets the ball to Tilley. Tilley for 3, no good. Rebounded by Landon Miller and has the ball tipped out to Mikey Latham. Latham skips down to Harris. Harris skips the ball to Tilley. We hadn't heard that one in a while.
No, we haven't.
I wondered where that had gone. I'm glad it came back. I was about to forget it. Harris working against a 1-3-1 zone, it looks like.
They ought to get the ball to Latham now since Welch is out.
What did you say?
Well, anytime Welch seems to do a very good, effective job on Latham, and so if they get the ball to Latham, it seems like he can score.
And just as you say that, they do, and Mikey Latham hits his first 3 of the night. Pass down to Becky. What a nice break. What a nice break that time along the baseline, backdoor cut. But more importantly, what a nice pass by Jordan McGowan, a good assist. 20-point lead by the Mules, 47-27, 2:35 to go in this third quarter. Latham with the ball, gets it out to Tilley. Tilley to Latham. Latham down to Harris. Bernie's defense moving quickly. Tilley from the free throw line puts it up short. Becking with the rebound for the Mules. Gets it to Curry. Down in the corner to McGowan. McGowan has a ball blocked on a pass. Ball quickly down to Thornton. A layup, no good. Hits the rim. He's missed a couple of those tonight, but that was a hard shot there. Dill with a drive and baseline. He puts it up. Will not go. Ball tipped around, out of bounds off of the Bernie Mules. Richland will control. Jake Smith, Jake Welch in for Jordan McGowan and Daniel Becking. Also Jake Owens in for Zach Curry. So we got the...
Zach Curry doesn't seem to be favoring his foot.
No, he doesn't.
Bad.
And we've got Jake, and Jake in. Jake Welch, Jake Owens, and Jake Smith. 47-27, under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Latham with the ball, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be a foul on number 32, Mac Thornton, for an illegal screen. Jeremy McGarity coming in for Nick Harris for the Rebels. Smith will inbound at midcourt. Richland in a man-to-man. Jake Welch with the ball. Let's see what they do. See if they'll trying
to open up the middle.
Welch gets the ball to Dill. Dill puts it up. It's going to be fouled. I didn't see who they called the foul on.
Perhaps
Chad Tilley. It's going to be his second. The line to shoot 2 will be Silas Dill. He's 0 for 7 from the free throw line tonight.
And he's still got his hand taped pretty.
Yep. 1 for 9 now. He now has 5 in the game. Latham with the ball. Notice what he did that time. He put the ball in the right hand to go around. But good defense that time by Welch to make him change.
That's right.
His strong suit is to his left, just like if you're right-handed, your strong suit's generally to your right.
Yeah, and if you ever run into a point guard that can use both hands, then you've got problems.
They'll put you on your tail, I bet.
Yes, they will. Nice put in by Thornton.
Mac Thornton, third time's charm, puts it up and in. Quentin Stevens out to Dill in the corner, inside to Smith. Smith with a turnaround move.
Nice move by Smith. He posted up good on Thornton.
First points of the second half. He has 6 in the game, 50-29, 1:05 to go. Latham working against Welch. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Welch quickly down to Stevens. Stevens puts it up, scores it.
Again, Bernie's moving the ball quickly.
4th point of the quarter for Stevens. He now has 11 in the game, 52-29. Bernie's biggest lead, 23 with 45 seconds to go. McGarity to Thornton. To Latham. Latham working against Welch. We're going to have a pushing foul against Jake Welch, his 4th. team's 5th. Zach Curry getting ready to check in for Jake Welch. 38 seconds to go in this third quarter. Nice hand for Jake Welch going out. He has not scored in this game, but he's got him a ton of assists. Stevens with the takeaway. Birdie with the numbers to Dill. He puts it up. It will not go, and foul is going to be on Landon Miller, his 4th. The line to shoot 2 will be Silas Dill. That's a 10th team foul on the Richland Rebels. So Bernie is in the double bonus for the rest of the game, remainder of the game. Dill's first free throw will not go. John McGarity in for Landon Miller. Second free throw knocks it down. 53-29, 25 seconds to go. Miller with the ball, gets it to McGarity.
Tilly wide open underneath.
We're going to have a foul on Dill that time, on a hacking foul on the takeaway with 17 seconds to go. It's a second foul on Silas, 16 foul. Daniel Becking checking in for the Mules. Dill coming out. They don't want Silas to get in foul trouble. They've already got Welch with 4.
Barney's back in their man-to-man.
Jeremy McGarity with the ball, tries to hit Mac Thornton underneath. Ball tipped out by Curry. We're down to 10.5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Latham to inbound.
Had some trouble. There we go.
Best thing to do is just throw the open man. John McGarity, he gets it, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Daniel Becking, his first, team 7th. Both teams now are in the free throws for the rest of the game. McGarity's first free throw will not go. John has not scored in the game yet. Second one up. Goes off the rim. Becking with the rebound. Gets it to Stevens. Stevens down quickly down the floor. He's going to give it to the corner to Owens. Owens quickly looked at the clock, puts it up off the boards. The horn goes off. Will not go to end the third quarter. It's the Bernie Mules 53. The Richland Rebels 29. You're watching high school basketball on White Sea TV.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment.
Great instructors.
And convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Hey, Bob. Yeah, have you disinfected the area? Good. Now make a 3-inch incision between the 4th and 5th abdominal muscles.
Shouldn't you be doing this?
It's really straightforward. Listen, I gotta go, Bob. I'll talk to you later.
Making important financial decisions on your own doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones prefers meeting clients face-to-face. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Cameron, give us your perspective of what you've seen so far.
Bill, I'm very impressed with Bernie Mules, how quickly they moved the ball up and down the court. I think the Richland Rebels are doing an excellent job as well. They just don't seem to be getting the breaks tonight, unfortunately.
Yes. I think that's a very good analogy right there. Richland's had, and I've said this several times, they've had some great looks at it. They just can't get it to go.
Right.
Mikey Latham now has 11 for the Richland Rebels. Nick Karras 2, 3 to Landon Miller, 7 to Drew Thornton, 2 to Jeremy McGarity. And that's all the scoring that they have for the Bernie Mules. You have 11 to Quentin Stevens, 9 to Jake Owens, 8 to Jordan McGowan, 7 to Zach Curry, 6 each to Jake Smith, Daniel Becking, and Silas Dill. Foul-wise, Jake Welch with 4, Jake Welch with 4, also 3 to Jake Smith. Those are the only guys in foul trouble for the Mules. You have 4 to Landon Miller, 3 to Drew Thornton. Those are the only 2 in foul trouble, and 3 to Mikey Latham. Those 3 are in foul trouble, but 1 quarter to go. Quentin Stevens with the ball, working against Mikey Latham. Richland in that man-to-man. Smith with the ball. He put that ball up left-handed, would not go. We're going to have a foul on Quentin Stevens over the back.
Looks like we've got Drew Thornton down here.
He got one right
well, it looks
between.
like he got hit, busted his head open.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. There's blood everywhere, Bill.
Yep. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you. Well, we're back with you. Drew Thornton took an elbow. He and Jake Smith, and they both shook hands out there. Thornton was trying to draw a charging foul, and Smith went in and put that ball up left-handed. He caught Drew Thornton right on top of the forehead with an elbow, and Thornton knew that was not a move that was vicious. And they went out and shook hands, and again, Thornton's got a head wound. He may have to have some stitches there, but anytime you get a head wound, it's going to bleed and bleed very profusely. And you said your son had one last week.
He sure did, Bill.
And he got him a few stitches, right?
He got about 4.
Okay. Is he all right?
Event. He's doing fine.
Okay.
He's doing well.
Well, if he needs a good attorney, we can get him a hold of one, okay? John McGarity to the free throw line to shoot the free throw, and he knocks the first one home. He's going to get the bonus. McGarity scores his first point. Second one up.
And good.
Gets the roll. 53-31, 7:45 to go in this game. Stevens with the ball. Gets the ball skipped over to Owens.
Richland in a pretty
Their defense has stepped up, hasn't it?
It has. It seems to be.
Yes. Landon Miller back in the game. He has 4 fouls. He's going to work against Smith. Ball kicked out to Curry. Curry drives in, and guess what?
Got a charge.
And who was it?
Landon Miller, so he's
I almost said when he got that 4th foul, he's not going to get those 3 charges tonight.
Well,
but he's got 2. He's got 2. Gene Best would be proud of him. Gene Best at Three Rivers always likes everybody to pick up those charges. We're going to have a holding. We're going to have a push off or a holding foul on Quentin Stevens. His second.
And that'll put
teams 10. So from now on, both teams are shooting 2 free throws for the rest of the game on any foul.
How many free throws has Richland shot tonight?
Richland has shot 10 free throws so far. And you know what? No, they haven't. They shot more than that. Yes, they have shot 10 free throws. Did Latham make that one? I missed it.
No, he missed that.
Okay.
Bounced off the right side. That was up and in.
Scored the second one. I put McGarity's free throws down in the 3rd quarter. Until I'm slipping here. Owens with the ball. Working against Harris, and we've got a holding foul on Nick Harris. It's going to be his second. To the line to shoot 2 will be Jake Owens. You ask how many free throws Richland has shot. We'll get that figured up here in just a minute.
Owens puts his first one up and in.
You keep me informed what's going on while I'm looking at this other, okay?
And Jake Welch just came in and Becking went out. Smith goes underneath to rebound along with Dill. Owens puts his second one up, and it's good, too.
Go ahead and call the game while I'm getting this scorebook straightened out.
Okay, Latham's bringing it down. Passes off to Miller. Thornton has the ball, passes to McGarity, and he shoots, misses. Looks like they're calling a foul on 22 Owens for push. And again, that'll bring Latham to the line since we're in this double bonus. Is that what you called it, Bill, a double bonus?
That's what I call it, because you're going to get
2 every foul.
Yes.
Latham puts it up, and that's good. Latham has a good shot for a lefty.
He's only a sophomore.
And oh,
got a lane violation on Latham as soon as he shot the ball, went across the line. You can't do that. It has to hit the rim as the shooter. We've got timeout on the floor with 6:40 to go in this game. It's the Bernie Mules on top of the Richland Rebels, 55-35.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone. Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide. Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future. Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Well, you were asking how many free throws Richland has shot in this game. Through 3 quarters, they had shot 12, and they've shot 6 here in the third quarter, so they've shot 18. On the other hand, Bernie Mules has shot 16, so free throws are right there. And Bernie Mules are 6 for 14, and the Richland Rebels are 8 for 18. So neither team burning up the free throw percentages, are they?
No, they're not. That sure could help out the Richland Rebels tonight because they need those.
Look at it the other way. It could help out the Bernie Mules. They could have this game already put away. I mean, they're up by 22. Right. They could be up by, 30 some odd.
When I was in college, I always had a coach that said free throws win ball games, and that was one of his main things he would stress.
Free throws have always won ball games. I mean, you can go back, and when you get beat one, you can say, well, the referee missed this, the referee missed that. But you know what? The referee didn't miss one free throw.
That's right, Bill.
and you're up there. There's nobody on you. Don't get me wrong. I was not a good shooter, but today.
It's pressure, certainly pressure.
I enjoy watching Quentin Stevens shoot free throws. Every time he has a routine he goes through, he shoots the ball before he ever gets it. And then when he gets the ball, he's ready.
Right. Methodical, I guess.
He does the same thing every time. Only one time I've seen him not do that this year, and I said, watch what he'll do. Here he shoots a 3, knocks it home.
Too.
Quentin Stevens with his second 3 of the night. He has 14 in the game now.
Bernie's picking them up man to man. Looks like they're going to beat the press this time.
Nick Harris in the corner for 3, will not go. Dill tips it around off his fingertips, and Richland will have the ball out of bounds. Mikey Latham will inbound. Miller for 3, no good.
Rebound by Owens, who...
We're going to have a foul on Mikey Latham. It's going to be his 4th. To the line to shoot 2 will be Jake Owens. Owens is 2 for 2 from the line. He has 11 points in the game so far. I don't know if you were, did you go? You went to the Christmas tournament though, because you came by and talked to us.
I did.
He had a tremendous Christmas tournament. He was on the all-tournament team. Knocks his free throw home. He now has 12 in the game. Chad Tilley getting ready to check back in for the Rebels.
Coming in for Latham, it looks like, since he has 4 fouls.
Drew Thornton's still on the bench. They're trying to compress that cut on his forehead. Second one up, scores it. Well, that did go in, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Oh, they got the ball in real quick. Ball taken away by Stevens. Stevens dishes off to Owens, puts it up and in. Owens was 6 and a quarter, 15 in the game. Harris with the ball, working against the 2-2-1 full court zone press. Richland breaks the press. Harris in the corner to Tilley. Tilley gets it to Harris. Harris drives in, puts up a scoop shot, scores it.
Looks like they got a foul on the call too, or on the play too.
Right, Nick Harris going to go to the line and try to convert their 3-point play. Foul is going to be on Jake Smith, his 4th. Burning several guys with 4 players in Richland too. They are also, I should say. Harris free throw short. We're going to have a lane violation against the Bernie.
Is it on Smith? Is that who they?
I don't know, but I get tickled at Landon Miller and Silas Steele. They're talking to each other down there, and I think it's a cordial talking. I don't think that they're getting after each other. Harris misses again.
Owens got that rebound and drove it down.
.5:20 to go in the game. Welch with the ball to Owens. Into Smith. Smith with a pump fake. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Dill. He puts it up. Will not go. Tipped around.
Rebound by Welch.
Welch puts it up. No good. Rebound saved and out of bounds by Stevens. Goes over to the Richland Rebels. 62-35. 5:01 to go in the game. Miller inbound for the Rebels.
Having trouble finding an open
Gets
man.
it to Tilly. To Thornton.
Look down.
Gets it to Miller. Puts it up. Scores it. Landon Miller. Nice pass that time
nice.
by Mac Thornton.
And Bernie's already down the floor, and Owens is up and in.
I can't even find who to write it down. Here's Bernie back and scored. Sorry about that. And we wanted to make sure you folks were still with us, and we hadn't heard that in a while, so we put that sound out there. Foul that time is going to be on Silas Steele. His third to the line to shoot two will be Landon Miller. Miller has 5 in the game. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Free throw up. No good. Coming in for the Richland Rebels. We got a host of them. You got Jeremy McGarity.
We have number 50, who is Bobby Billingsley.
Yes.
Number 11, Ben Griffin.
And I couldn't see who the other one is. We'll catch you in a minute. The second one is good.
42, Dylan Harris comes in to the ball game. Stevens. Miller gets the rebound, takes it all the way down. Looks like he's going to.
Ball out of bounds. We got 42, Dylan Harris into that game for Richland. You may have said that. Becking in along with Nathan Tillman. Also Jeremy Walker and Jordan McGowan for the Mules. Bernie players getting a nice hand from their fans as they go out. McGarity with the ball to Miller. Miller working against McGowan. Gives it back to McGarity. Back to Miller. Miller going to drive the baseline. Goes in. Puts a turnaround shot up. No good. Rebound Daniel Becking. 4 minutes to go in the game. Stevens has a ball for the Mules. 64-38. Stevens going to put up a three. Write it down. Stevens with his third three of the night. He has 6 in the quarter, 17 in the game.
Stevens is a sophomore, correct?
He's a sophomore. Good shooter, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Richland will keep the ball. The ball tipped out of bounds by the Mules. Coming in for Bernie is Nathan Tillman. He's a 5'10 senior. Out is Quentin Stevens. Mikey Lathan back in for the Rebels. Out is Landon Miller. Griffin with the ball. Gets it to
McGarity.
Latham and 2 over to McGarity.
Oh, good shot.
I believe I'll just put it up. Good three that time by Jeremy McGarity. He has 5 in the game. 67-41, 3:20 to go.
McGowan.
Walker to McGowan. He puts up a jump shot. No good. Ball tipped around. Comes down by Billingsley. Gets it out to Griffin. Griffin goes coast to coast. Puts it up, and we're going to have a charge. That's the second charge foul that McGowan has got tonight on his defensive play. So he and Miller are both tied with 2 each. Hope you've enjoyed this game as much as we have bringing it to you. Cameron Parker along with Bill Hampton on camera tonight. Kim Stokes. She has been all season long. Walker with the ball.
To Allen, back to McGowan, over to Becking. Working it around to McGowan. Looks like they're either looking for an open play, Bill, or trying to stall some.
I don't think they're trying to stall. I think Coach was working on some things this afternoon, trying to get some things done. Miller tried to pick up it wasn't Miller at that time.
Allen takes it in and shoots.
Well, that goal ball tipped around, goes out to Walker. Birdie keeps control. Long three by McGowan.
Wow, good shot. McGowan, as a freshman, has a very nice shot.
Yes, he does. He has 11 in the game. 70-41, 2:10 to go in the game. Latham with the ball. Gets it to McGarity. McGarity in from the free throw line, puts it up, will not go. Bell tipped around, out of bounds off of Becking. Richland will keep control of the ball. Drew Thornton has left. No, he's still on the bench. I thought maybe he had left to go to the doctor to take a look, but I see him down there. McGarity for three will not go. Rebounded by Walker. We're under 2 minutes to go in this game. McGowan has it.
McGowan over to Allen. Looks like maybe a foul on Billingsley.
Yes, that'll be his second. The line to shoot two will be Jordan McGowan. He puts the first one in. The clock will start for the mercy rule when you get 30 ahead in the fourth quarter. McGowan took one in the eye, didn't he?
It looks like it.
He did. I saw him rubbing that eye. They haven't started the clock yet, but it will run after this free throw, and unless there's a timeout or an injury. The clock will continually run unless Richland gets back within the 30. Second one up will not go. Rebound that time. We've got a push foul on Allen. That's his first. The line to shoot two will be
Is it Dylan Harris?
Dylan Harris. Clock is running with 1:20 to go in the game.
Harris is a junior for Richland.
Now the clock will stop.
Pretty free throw.
Chad Tilley in for Mikey Latham. Second one up, in and out, rebounded by Walker. Puts the ball over to McGowan. He's working against Jeremy McGarity.
Ooh.
Tilley with the ball. Breakaway, goes up, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. He'll go line to shoot two. Foul that time is going to be on Allen. Ethan Allen, his second foul. The line to shoot two will be Chad Tilley. Tilley's not scored in this game. We did a game about 3 weeks ago, Dexter and Richland.
Mm-hmm.
Chad comes into the game, and I mean, first thing out, he just bombs a three. I mean, just he was out there about 20 feet. I mean, ripped it. Chad races at the Malden Speedway, along with his mom and dad. His sister's going to be racing this year. Second free throw will not go, and we're going to have a foul on Dylan Harris, his first. Line to shoot two will be Daniel Becking. We're under 1 minute to go, 71-42, Bernie on top. They're going to get the win. They're going to go to 19-5 on the season. Richland's going to go under 500. They're going to go to 10-11. This will be the last time we get to see Richland this year. We'll catch Bernie against Holcomb, and then closing out the regular season, Clarkton will come here, play Bernie, and that should be a as I call it, a tennis match if you're sitting in the center, because it'll be back and forth. Becking's first free throw will not go. He gets the second one. Knocks it home. He now has 7 in the game.
Griffin's got the ball for Richland, puts it up and in.
Got a good-looking jump shot, doesn't he?
He does.
I watched him in the JV game. He had played a few. Woo. Tilley for a long three will not go. Becking with the rebound. Gets it to McGowan. Hopefully we won't have any fouls from here on out. We'll get this game a little offense going. Both teams finish it out. Allen with the ball. Gets it to McGowan. Down to 20 seconds to go. Back to Allen. Or that was Tillman with the ball, excuse me. He gets it to Allen. McGowan gets it to Walker. Birdie's in their delay game. Allen has it. We're down under 10 seconds. And Richland's going to let them have it. That's going to end the ball game with the Birdie Mules 72, the Richland Rebels 42. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV. We'll be back in just a moment with the final stats.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, so or this game tournament, so I'm not.
The Bernie Mules, Silas Steele ended up with 6. Jake Welch had no points, but he had lots of assists and several steals. Quentin Stevens ended up with 17, which was one of the highs. Jake Owens, the other high, had 17. Zach Curry, coming off of several non-playing games, had 7. Daniel Becking put in 7. Jake Smith with 6. And Jordan McGowan rounding out the 72 points with 12 points. For the Richland Rebels, Mikey Latham was their high scorer with 13. Nick Harris had 4. Landon Miller had 6. Drew Thornton with 7. Jeremy McGarity with 5. Mac Thornton with 2. And Dylan Harris tipped in 1 for 42s.
We've got Cameron's kids here. We'll get them on TV.
It's Charles Andrew.
Charles Andrew. Let's
then
get
we have Claire down here. Can
get Claire on here. Make sure she gets on. There she is. And Cameron, I really appreciate you coming on board and helping us out. Again, that's a first for us. We've had a young lady that's done camera work for us now for 2 years, Kim Stokes. She does a great job. And first time we've ever had a young lady to come on and do basketball. And I tell you what, you know the game, and we appreciate your expertise.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Well, you'll have to come back and do it again.
Anytime.
Again, for all of us at YHC TV, we appreciate you watching high school basketball with us and all the comments we get. And we'll see you back very soon. Don't forget, if you're out and about on the roadways, please put those seatbelts on. And if you're, because we want to see you back the next game. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, look forward to tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Good night.